me and Lindsey.
Hi guys, talking about skin.
We are so excited because SeneGence just released the most amazing product. We're about jumping out of our chairs to tell you guys about it.
Okay guys, so this product is the Brightening Multivitamin Treatment. And this product is clinically, it's going to brighten and lighten your skin. Mandy and I were discussing with some, a lot of women in our age group, if we ask them like, what is your main concern? Like what with the aging process? And everyone would say pigment. Yes. And I have like a personal situation, but I definitely would say that if you have an even skin tone, you feel a little bit more youthful, a little bit more younger. A lot of women will say brown spots, hyperpigmentation, melasma. Those are their main concerns. A lot of people don't realize, though, that probably started back in our teens. Yes. I know that I was a big sun worshiper. Now I'm completely opposite of that. I can remember when I was 27 years old and I was at the pool with my mom and I had this brown spot pop out on my forehead. And my mom said, what is that? And I was like going in the mirror like, oh my gosh, it's brown. Like, what is this? So I remember going to the dermatologist and she said, that is melasma. And so melasma can be caused by, having babies. It can be caused by, medication that you're taking, and obviously sun exposure as well.
Yeah, so dark spots can pop up from a number of different things, and it's actually way easier to break them up under the surface before they come up than once they're already there on your skin. So with this new product, that is exactly what it's going to do. It's going to eliminate the dark spots under the surface and also help lighten the ones that have already come up to the surface.
Yeah, and it was crazy. This was an analogy that I heard way back when reading something, but they took two women and they covered their hair. I think one lady was in her 60s, so she had some gray hair. And they took a 35-year-old. And the people that, took the study, they said, who's older? So the 35-year-old had a ton of uneven skin tone. And the 60-year-old had your typical, fine lines and wrinkles, but she had an even complexion. Everyone said, when they took this poll or this study, they said, who is the older person? And it was a crazy, like 90% picked that 35-year-old being older
than the 60s.
And it's so true. Like you can picture someone that's in their 60s, someone that's in their 30s that maybe has an even skin tone, and you can see
like
how
the leathery,
weathered skin. They appear to look older, more haggard, and so it just goes to show you that. An even skin tone is going to make you look more youthful.
Yeah, and think about the time that it would save you. If you're already starting with a nice, even skin tone, quickly you can throw on some tinted moisturizer and go on with your day. Yep. We can deal with the fine lines and wrinkles. We can use our products. We have specific products for those. Those are easy to kind of combat and get plump your raisins back up to grapes.
Plump those raisins.
But the even skin tone is really something that we deal with, even more so now with the environment today, with the urbanization that we are feeling the effects of our generation in this world. So this product is going to change your life.
Yeah, so this new product, it's a powerful anti-aging brightening product that you're clinically going to see these brown spots, this hyperpigmentation and melasma get lighter and get brighter. It is loaded with so many things. I feel like this is just a miracle product. When they launched it, I was like a kid in a candy store. I could not. I was like, this is amazing. Everyone's going to love it. So the main thing that this has is it has ascorbic acid. So there are many different forms of vitamin C, but ascorbic acid is the most well-known at your skin being able to work with ascorbic acid the quickest and fastest. So we talk about in our last video like smart ingredients. Ascorbic acid is one of those ingredients that's extremely smart, and your skin can work with this ingredient quicker and faster and give you those those lasting results.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah,
right?
It's very, very powerful. So the fact that this has ascorbic acid is the most, I don't want to say potent form of vitamin C, but your skin is going to work with this quicker and faster and see results.
Okay, there's also 4 other essential vitamins in it. I mean, it is called the multivitamin brightening treatment, and that really is what it is. It's loaded with vitamins. It has vitamin E in it for hydration. It also has glucosamine HCl in it, which is way more effective than even glycerin in your skin.
That's huge. Another important vitamin is niacinamide. So niacinamide is a healing agent. So think about people that have pigment scarring from acne. that is, this niacinamide in there is a healing agent. So that's huge. It's also in there as well. Plus the Cineplex complex, okay?
Plus, we talked about the vitamin C. It has vitamin A in it as well. We're just loaded with
We're
vitamins.
loaded, okay? And it also has CoQ10. That is actually going to boost the efficacy of the vitamin C. So it's going to help absorb that vitamin C quicker into your skin. So all these are just smart technology, smart ingredients that our skin is going to recognize really quick to have really quick results. One other thing that it has, so the thing that I always like to tell people is, you know, our skin, so melanin is like the color, the pigment of our skin. So melanocytes are cells that give our, that group together to form our pigment. So we want to basically produce less of those melanocytes. So there is, not to get too wordy, but there, we have a tyranase inhibitor that basically shuts off that, you know, producing, what am I trying to say?
The dark spots.
Yeah, it kind of like shuts them off and says like, okay, don't produce more of those melanocytes. That to me is just mind-blowing that this is in our brightening product.
You can actually break up, so dark spots start to form under the surface years before you actually see them on a surface level. And products like this can actually go down into your skin and break them up before they even come to the surface. So you see sometimes girls will get like a pretty big dark spot. If it is to ever eventually come to the surface and you break it up beforehand, it'll come more in a form of tiny little freckles, which then, you know, we can treat that as well. But have you ever seen those things where they can actually, it's like a...
Oh, to see the sun damage underneath?
Yeah.
Yes. When my last job, was terrifying. And that's why you guys will see me with all my vitamin C and my huge hat, because I did not let the sun at seminar. We had lunch outside and I sat in the shade. They're like, there's the shade for Lindsey. But I just know that, like, you know, you spend so much time and money on your skincare, and you just want to, just be like if you're trying to lose weight. You're not going to just go to the gym. You're also going to drink water and eat healthy. It's the same thing with skincare. Like, you use these amazing ingredients, and this one, I am telling you, is a complete game changer. And I get giddy because I think that there's so many women who experience uneven skin tone. They're insecure by it. They say, oh, I just wish I could drop my kids off at preschool or whatever and just pop on a hat and a gloss and be done with it. And I just love that they're going to get this even skin tone and be able to use less makeup and, you know, just be able to go on with their day and feel that, you know, I don't know,
pretty
glowing skin. Exactly. So talk about a little bit about the consistency of it, like the texture of it.
Okay, so the texture of this product is a little thicker. It's kind of more like not a paste, I don't want to say, but it's definitely more of a cream. It has the vitamin C ester in it, which is going to help prolong the effectiveness of the vitamin C that is in this product. It's just really creamy. It's almost feels
and
a little
smells
silicone-y.
citrusy, you guys. So it just glides on so nicely. The order of application, this should be the first thing that you apply after washing your face. You can use it morning or night or both. A little goes a long way.
Yes. It's a muscle deep product, so it's going very deep into the skin. That's why you want to apply it first before any other product, and then you can go along with your skincare as follows.
Yep, and so another thing that we have to add, I mean, this thing is just absolutely packed with fabulousness, but it also is loaded with peptides, and these are peptides that are actually going to reduce the muscle contraction. So it's going to also help with those fine lines and wrinkles as well.
We heard so much about peptides this last weekend, and peptides are pretty incredible.
They can do so much.
They take a long time to create and form, and to get to, they're powerful.
They're basically a chain of amino acids is what a peptide is.
Yeah, so you want to get them, they can do wrong things if you don't perfect them. So we've got them perfected in this product, and like Lindsey was saying, this is really like a life-changing product.
It really is.
I think the more and more people that get this in their hands, and we've only had this for a week, so we will maybe do another video check back in after a few months, but
like I always tend to get this is like, well, first of all, they say like the driver's side, this side, most people, like there was another study that was done, and it was two different women that were driving trucks, and on the left side, their skin was so much more aged. And so I laugh, but that little visor in the car needs to be this long. Why is it that short? I'm like, no, I don't want any sun. But the point of that is that when I do this, you want to apply it all over. So once again, smart technology. The ascorbic acid in there is going to know where to lighten and brighten, because the thing is, it's going to Brighten, Lighten, and Tighten. I refer to the vitamin C product as the BLT. It's going to brighten, it's going to lighten, and it's going to tighten. It's going to know where to work. If you just spot treat with this, you're going to constantly be playing catch up. And remember, the ultimate goal is to have that flawless, even skin tone. So that's why we want to use that brightening treatment all over and not just spot treat. But I can't wait to do a before and after because I've got some pigment that popped out on spring break, so I'm excited.
And how long do you think typically it will take for a product like this to work?
I mean, with that, they say that you're going to notice, because it's clinically proven, we have some studies out there, but I mean, I would say within just like a couple weeks, you're going to notice a brightness effect like all over. And you know, you have to, as you're going along with this product, it is safe to use in the sun. I mean, you need to be on this all summer because it's going to help block out those UV rays, but use precaution. Obviously, wear your sunscreen when you go to the pool. You can put this on, put your sunscreen on, and also wear your hat. Because while this is doing its job, you want to also, you know, be smart and wear your hat and all that stuff. But I think that if you're regiment with, you know, getting those brown spots to go away, then you're going to notice it a lot quicker and faster. And a plus, you know, with all the hydrators, like we talked about, like our climate control, that's going to allow this to be absorbed even quicker and faster. So there are a lot of different ways that you can help get those results faster.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them down below in the comments. Like we said, we've only had this product for about a week.
Yeah.
And so we will come back and do some before and after results soon. And be sure to go through all your comments and answer questions if we can. But if you liked what you saw today, please subscribe below. We'll be coming back with many, many more skincare videos, and we're excited to share our knowledge with all of you. Thanks for joining, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye, guys.